Alright. Hello, gamers, coming in from Emerson Esports. Right now, I'm by myself casting. I'm Ben. I'm going to be one of your casters today. My casting partner, Mike, or Syzygy, will be here in a second. He just went ahead and finished up a Lions match competing. They won! So, congrats to them. So, he'll be in here in 1 second. Hope everybody's doing great. Everybody's really hyped to see Eco finally competing in the playoffs, I believe. Hopefully they can pull it off. I have lots of faith in them. This might be a little scuffed because my casting partner is also my roommate, so hopefully that won't be an issue. But we will see.
Oh
What?
my god.
Oh my god.
And
Your audio just completely cut out for a second.
I am so hyped for this game.
Are you? Why are you hyped?
I am hyped because I would like to see my Emerson College Eco team truly find their playoff success that they have been barred years from achieving.
It's true. If they're going to pull it off any year, it'll be now. We're just waiting on a few more players to filter in from either side. Then we'll go ahead and get started here in a minute. What do you expect to see from Eco tonight, Mike?
I expect to see Unsound Toast lead this team. As their captain, I expect Spades a 5 to pick up any slack his less experienced teammates will be bringing. I think that this team is going to run brawl and they're going to run over the competition. However, I am personally not experienced with this other group against. Who are we against tonight, Ben?
You know, that's a really great question. We're against, just read the names. Sap, Moose, Fish, and Fork. That's quite the lineup that Eco's up against right now. Like, wait, Mike, who are they up against, do you know?
For clarifying, neither of us can see into the eco chat, and so we are trying
Well,
to figure that out as we speak.
ECC Cats! Yep, I knew that the
Cats
whole time.
Yeah, it was on the tip of
No,
my
I
tongue.
knew that. It just escaped my memory for a second.
No, because Ben, we were talking about it earlier. Like, like the cats. Yeah.
Right. We did?
Remember the joke? The cats and dog. You'll remember it later. Anyway.
Anyways, Eco versus ECC Cats. We're gonna get see some great plays from either. Do we know what ECC Cats' record is?
I do not. No, I do not. However, I do know that they are a very strong team. They have won their spot in the playoffs, and it looks like we are starting on Lijiang.
Lijiang's always a good pick. I'd have to say it's probably my favorite map in all of Overwatch, minus King's Row, but Lijiang is a solid pick.
What's interesting is that a lot of teams seem to favor Lijiang on the first map. It's very strange. It's a very good map, but no one really wants to experiment with the other choices like Nepal.
Well, I respect the Lijiang. I respect the Lijiang pick at first because I think it's a comfort pick that a lot of people know, and I think that it's really good to feel out the enemy team more than it is to feel out the map because some maps can be very one-sided. So I think playing on a very even map, a map that everybody knows is good, really allows you to feel out the other team and be like, are we gonna get rolled or do we have a chance?
It seems like the Numbani Nationalists are taking the stage in this tournament.
Just
we have
like
2 conversions on ECC Cats.
Just like every other Overwatch game that we have ever streamed. And so, no, hopefully, I think everybody will do well. Hopefully we'll see some good stuff. Maybe we won't. Who knows?
So for clarification for the chat, our caster Ben, it will be running the camera for you guys. So if you want to say anything to him, let him know in the chat room.
I can see the chat room. This is a new thing. I can see the chat room. So.
He will primarily stay in the third person, but if you would like to see an individual perspective, please let us know.
So I can't promise the best camera work you've ever seen. I never spectate Overwatch games. So, we'll see.
We kindly ask the casters.
We have to do it.
Hold on, what if we do another map?
Wait, how do I do a career profile? That's how I change this? Oh, I just flashed my career profile to chat. That's fine.
Hey, you know what? You can take pride in that career profile. You've done a great job climbing.
Plat gamer here, right?
Where even is New Body Revolution? I cannot
I'm
find it.
actively looking for it right now. Actually, wait, I can't find it. Am I blind? I think I'm blind. Wait. Wait.
It has to be something like it. Is
Wait.
this something everyone gets?
Wait, where is it? I can't find it. Am I blind? Oh no. Oh, this is embarrassing. I know everyone has it. There's no way. Wait.
I'm going back from the top.
Yeah, no, this is like my third time scrolling through this. I'll be so real with you right now. Nope, that's not it. Nope, none of those. Those are Overwatch team leagues. I don't have it! No, we have to... Wait. I have no idea.
I don't know either.
I know I put on the emblem before. Damn.
This is a little embarrassing.
It's fine. The whole beginning of this stream is just gonna be me scrolling frantically up and down the real profile customization. Where is it? Oh my god. Yeah, we are cringe. This is what happens when you make us cast.
With the other countries, bro. What?
Bro, what do you mean? I'm going back to look for it.
I've been looking for it.
There's no... With the other... Nope.
All right, we're in the
game. No new
Here we
body
go,
nationalists.
Long Tower.
Okay, bear with me while I remember how to use controls. Okay.
Ben, who is your player to watch on each side?
On each side, I think I'll probably mix it up. Maybe watch a little bit of the tanks, flip back and forth between them. I think I'm gonna try and stay aerial for a lot of it, but then if we want to focus in on somebody, I'll try. But we'll see.
I meant more for the audience. Who do you feel is the player that's going to have the most impact on this game?
Oh, I had no clue. Maybe, let's say Unsound Toast, just because Harvey goes insane, and everybody knows it. And yeah, I know nothing about ECC cats, so I'm going to take a guess here and say that Fish is their star player. And if Fish isn't their star player, I'm going to be very sad.
You know, Fish is on the Alari, a character really known in the sport category for being somewhat of a DPS character, kind of in the wrong category. Fish could be the key to this game, although a Junker Queen pick is really unusual.
Yeah, Junker Queen pick is a little unusual. It's a little weird to see, but...
Eco starting off with some high ground positioning. ECC Cats coming out a little late, now looking for a point fight. Pylon already destroyed. Makes for a good matchup for Eco as
really
they push
good
in.
wall there with Eco, and they managed to force out the lamp there. They don't get a kill, but they do force out some key abilities. Wall right back at him. Doesn't manage to kill Spades of 5. Eco does manage to take the first fight. Spades of 5 going crazy, just rolling over them. Reinhard go Burr.
That was a great fight from Eco. I think the deciding factor was true that they got to the point first.
I think I changed my answer, and I say that I want Fork to be the star player, not Fish.
Now we're looking for, we have a couple switches on ECC Cats, now on the Bash and Rom combo. And a big wall forces out multiple abilities.
Yeah. No, they really
Those
did counter
turrets.
Ryan after Spades of 5 the first fight.
Those turrets are deadly, keeping the team from pushing in. They put a defensive wall up, their wall too.
Oh, that was
Fork
actually a
goes down
really good
instantly.
wall. Oh. Yeah, they do manage to get a few picks there. Didn't work out too well for them. They did section off Spades of 5, but the rest of the team just picked up the pace. And we already have 3 ults built, all on Eco's side, which is really insane. The only ult that we have coming up on ECC, wait, they're cat, not Fish. It's the cat team.
It's just a player.
I'm getting my animals mixed up. My bad. Oh, that was
Window
a really good
coming
window.
out.
Right with the fire
Oh, that
strike.
Ramatcha's in a bad spot.
Yeah.
And they somehow get out with full HP.
Oh, what a fire strike. Oh my god. Yeah, Eco's putting up a really good hold here, despite ECC Cats making the good like counter swaps. They're really not doing much against Eco. They're gonna go ahead and try and rotate around and take a different position. But you know, Spades of Five is gonna go ahead and beat him there anyways. Oh, that's tough though. Wizard does go out.
That's a hard mail. They're gonna catch two in that in a main and ice block.
Oh my god.
And Eco's gonna continue to push out.
Eco's playing really aggressive here, but it's working out well for him.
It's a very aggressive hold from Eco. It is working. Those choke points are brutal.
This next fight's gonna be really interesting. We do have 5 ults on their side, yeah.
Everyone's pressing
All right,
Q.
Q simulator.
Window.
Oh my god! Everyone press Q!
But Eco seems to have taken it with no kills coming from ECC Cats in that fight.
I'm gonna be real. I don't even know what to say. That was crazy.
So what that turned into is everyone pressed the ultimate button and we lost track of who was doing what.
I love the Overwatch Ultimate Simulator. You know what that felt like? That felt like one of like the Overwatch YouTube videos that was like 5 or 6 like Zarya ults all at the same time. That's what that felt like.
I have no clue what you're referencing.
All right,
but I know exactly what you're saying.
All right.
Now, after that first round, getting a more clear view of ECC Cats, I think that their backline.
All right, we did take a perspective there for a bit from Spades of 5. We're gonna go ahead and switch around. Go ahead and go over here and see what the ECC Cats are doing.
We got both teams running the Symmetra.
Both are probably gonna TP window. It's gonna make for a really interesting fight.
But Eco's already on point, and they're already capitalizing on a TP placement with 2 kills, 4 kills.
Wow.
The fight's already started, and Sap didn't even get to the point.
That's insane. They just instantly died.
That's just Lucio speed plus Sim TP allowed them to cover so much of the map faster than the Cats would.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to go for the TP here again. Probably not. Looks like they're going to try and push bridge here and see if they can get some.
They're still on the Sim though. They could do a quick rotation with the TP. She has it out. TP onto the backline's open on Skiztastic.
Oh my!
They don't take it, and a major.
Oh my god! Another amazing boop. Eco's just playing really well here. They're holding the chokes really well, and they're getting really good picks.
Oh,
Another
that's
just
unfortunate.
stray fire strike that just catches ECC Cats out of nowhere. I don't know how they're gonna go ahead and push up here. Go ahead and watch Spades of 5 here again.
ECC Cats
Actually, you know
a
what?
little split right now.
Let's change up a bit.
Now
Let's
rotating
watch
all
some
white.
Let's see how the May fares up here.
EP strat. Destroyed immediately. Fork flank shut down before it can even start.
Yeah, the May walls have just been insane here.
Oh my god, Sap barely holding on as every ability has to be used to keep him up.
Well, we do have the Reaper on the flank though.
Eco turns. There's a
oh my god, what a wall!
Mario on point. Beat comes out to counter. There's a flanking fight, but ECC Cats are already down 1. And we have a 1v1 between the Baptistes. Harvey versus Synth, or sorry, Unsound Toast versus Synth. And over since Lucio comes in to back up Unsound Toast, and they take the split Baptiste down.
Let's go ahead. Looks like ECC Cats is going to be able to take maybe like 1 more fight. 1 or 2 more.
They'll have 1 more fight, definitely, but with the ults all favoring Eco right now. With 2 pops immediately as soon as they touch. Sap in a really tough spot.
Yeah, their team is very separated right now. They do pop an
Sats coming back in and gets solo shattered. He explodes on point. Huge Maywall blocks out the window from getting immense value, and that's the map.
Hey, wow. That was a really fast map. It looks like Eco's gonna walk away with the first one. What do you think of what you just witnessed?
I think in that map specifically, it all came down to momentum and speed. Eco, with the Lucio pick, just had a lot more variation in speed. In every fight, they could determine when it started and when it ended. ECC Cats just couldn't have that same advantage running the Alari, and it just seemed that was the turning point.
Yeah, it looks like this is gonna... Yeah, I mean, that first one went really quickly. What are we looking at for our next map, or do you know?
Next up, we are going to be looking at Hybrid. Now, it is ECC Cat's pick, I have no clue what they'll pick. Scrims Row, obviously a fan favorite, just like Lijiang.
Right. Yeah, I'm really interested to see what they're gonna do to counter it. At first, they were playing into Ego's comp. ECC Cats did go ahead and make a few counter swaps. They swapped the Rom to go against the Ryan. They swapped the Bastion. They even swapped the Mei immediately. They completely changed up their comp. Second round, they even had a Reaper to go ahead and try and shred the Ryan shield, but it just didn't even matter, and Ego just went ahead and held the chokes really well. We saw Skiztastic with some really amazing Mei walls. I think those Mei walls really made a difference in getting some really good kills there. And then just Spades of 5 really putting trust in their supports and being able to keep them alive on the chokes. That way they can hold the ECC Cats back.
In this coming game, or coming match, sorry, map. Puh. Wow, English is a hard language.
That's true. You are an English major.
True. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to how Synth is going to adjust in this map. I'm really hoping their supports are able to figure out what they're missing. And I think they can. I do believe in the quality of this team. You can't get to playoffs accidentally. They have the strength to be here. They deserve to be here.
This is true, yeah. I mean, hopefully Eco is going to go ahead and walk away with this match and move on. Although, I don't know what the solution here is for the ECC Cats in order to stand up against their comp. If Eco's going to do anything, they're going to keep on running the same comp like that they did last round.
It's an Eichenwald.
Eichenwald? That's actually really interesting. Okay. We're going to see a lot of height variation here in Eichenwald, especially after they cap first point. Maybe that'll work in the ECC Cats' favor, especially against maybe a Mei and a Ryan, especially. But, yeah, no.
Definitely. But the SimTP becomes even more powerful if Eco runs it back on that same comp.
This is true. The SimTP will kind of make up for that. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm saying things. Hopefully. I don't know what the solution is.
Color commentary, Ben, alright?
Alright.
We provide the commentary for
No,
the audience to understand.
you're right. I think, and then words come out of my mouth, and they make sense half the time. Okay.
Is the other half Spanish?
Sure, man. Who do we have starting out in the attack here? Is that going to be Eco on attack? I cannot tell.
We will know in 5 seconds. I
Will we?
believe, although it is ECC Cats attacking first.
Probably because they picked the map. Maybe?
Yes.
Yep.
ECC
You're
Cats
right.
are on the attacking side first.
And I played this game. Okay. They're running an Orisa. Okay, looks like Eco's going to change it up a little bit. They are going with the Winston and the Tracer and the Alari. And so, yeah, no, it's just a completely different comp, yeah, than they were running before. I believe... yeah, they swap Orisa. I think the Orisa's going to give the Winston a really hard time, especially if they're hitting the jabs and keeping the Winston off the back line. I think the key here is really for the Orisa to keep the Winston off their back line. They do have a BAP and a Kiriko, so they do have a lot of survivability. They do have a Junkrat, though, which is actually really interesting. I haven't seen a Junkrat in any of these scrims yet. At least none that I can remember, so...
You know, in this map, I'm really close person to watch is Skiztastic on my Sojourn.
We'll go ahead and take a look at Skiztastic in a second, but I want to give some a little bit of screen
Ooh,
time. to these
ISO on a
Cats.
flanking play right now, looking for a backline pick.
The Orisa is not turning around, though, to go ahead and help out their team. We're going to watch ISO just completely take advantage of that and try and dab the backline. Oh.
Skiztastic with a great side angle, being able to capitalize when all the attention goes to Spades of 5. And although Skiztastic goes down, Eco's going to win the first fight. It's maybe dangerous for Eco. He'll have to take the next fight 4 and 5 while the respawn's coming back.
We're really watching Eco take advantage of the Orisa pushing forward and jumping on the backline and trying to get those good kills. They're just completely ignoring the enemy tank. It's really working out for them.
ISO again on the same flank. Looks like Fork is in a good spot to be jumped on. And a huge kill coming up from Spades of 5 on Moose.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and watch after one kill on the ECC Cat Sojourn. Their whole team is going to go ahead and pull back a little bit. They're going to take this whole entire team fight again. The Orisa
It looks like Fork is about to go for a flanking Junkrat play, taking the high ground. And finds Spades of 5 up there, getting great damage on him. Spades 5 is so low, they have to back out, and they've given up the choke point now.
Yeah, looks like
Eco
ECC
forced a
Cats is gonna
point.
make their way through. Skiztastic with a really good kill, though. They do exchange 4v4 now.
That's a major trade.
Another great
Cleanse
kill from
and Dimor coming
Skiztastic.
out, but Skiztastic still finding Fork.
Ooh.
Skiztastic falling from a great kunai from Synth, and it's an even fight right now,
It is
with Cats
even.
even having the advantage.
Yeah.
Unsound Toast, Alariel coming out,
Great
finds
Alariel.
Fish through
So
the
sorry that I
Dimor.
missed that. Oh my god.
Good
I
jab
warned
on
you.
Spades 5. Oh, and Sap
They're
just
just-
gets antied and just cannot get peeled for it. And it looks like Eco is going to stabilize after a really scary situation.
Yeah, ECC Cats does get their tank picked off there, so it's going to be really hard for them to make space. Fork is trying to contest. Spades of 5 up on the high ground. Doesn't manage to go though. Spades of 5 is doing really well holding up that on the top of that bridge. Skiztastic with another just really great kill.
Oh, Skiztastic going huge, finding so much value on Sap, who's just cannot find which direction to face. And it looks like this is going to be an alt versus alt fight with everyone getting ready. Just press Q. Only ults missing from this next fight are going to be both teams' tank ults and maybe Unsound Toast Solarial. But it could come back very fast, already on 90%.
We're going to see a tire pop here. We're going to see if that can go ahead and get anybody.
Coming up to the high ground. It looks like
Going
Spades of
straight
5
for
is the
Winton.
target. And a huge bubble from Spades of 5. With no bubble, Spades 5 can't dive, but gets the tire.
We did see Skiztastic off the Sojourn ult there. Does get tagged by the window. Is Eco going to be able to hold this?
It's a 3v3 right now, but with the positioning of Overson on that high ground, it looks very likely in Eco's favor. ECC Cats really split. Huge kill coming from Unsound Toast to find the Junkrat. And ECC Cats are forced back to spawn. With 20 seconds left, no ults on either team's side. We're going to go back to one final fight.
Wow.
Unsound Toast being chased right now actually is in a bad spot. Finds an escape, and Skiztastic finds Fish.
We're going to see the D.Va push on the point here. D.Va does have her ult. She does have D.Va bomb. We're going to see if she can. If she breaks that bubble and she pops on the point, she should get everybody off point here. Yep, she goes ahead and launches that, see if she can get any kills. Doesn't get anybody though. Does get killed last second by Unsound Toast.
Skiztastic somehow.
Ooh, Spades of 5 does
Died
go
to
down. We all do
themselves.
only have ISO and Unsound Toast here on point. Fork and Fish versus Unsound Toast and ISO.
And Fork tries to force an Unsound Toast, able to hold them
That
off.
was
Eco
crazy.
holds
Full
first on Eichenwald.
You know, I do want to say, ECC Cats do have the cooler usernames here. I'm gonna be so real with you. I'm gonna be so real with you. I have mad respect and love Fork and Fish so much. Anyways.
I don't know. Skiztastic really rolls off the top.
Yeah, well, alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Calm down. Alright, do we think
Anyway,
we're gonna
and
see
that-
Eco running on the Winston again?
I don't know. See, Winston on this map is very powerful. As you saw, Spades of 5 is using it as a way of keeping that high ground control in the choke. But on attack, it can kind of
give Chad a
backfire.
nice
Because if
cinematic
he
view,
pushes
like-
through, Spades of 5 will become isolated, if not bubble, forcing the team to push up.
We're gonna
But
see
they
the
may just
Rum
do it
again.
anyway.
They did. ECC Cats did go ahead and run with the Reaper and the Bastion to begin with. That's going to be really hard for Spades of 5 to make space with. That's just going to be lots and lots of damage just vomited onto the bubble and onto the monkey.
It's going to be a lot of dancing coming out of Spades of 5 to keep themselves in this game. A Kiriko Baptiste pick from Cats. What do you think about that combo?
Kiriko Bap, I think that's going to be really good for survivability, especially against the Winston if they go ahead and keep each other up. I just think they're trying to counter. I think the one thing that Eco's going to really have to play for here is they're going to have to play for the flank with the Tracer. I think the Tracer and the Moira definitely are what's going to help them out.
Right now, I'm scared of ISO on this flank right now. Looking around, trying to find something.
Trying to find somebody to see. We're gonna see
ISO
if
looking
ECC
for a
Cats
chance to
can get the
capitalize.
bridge
I think
here.
the target right now might be Moose, trying to force that Wraith out so the team can jump on him.
Yeah, we're gonna see ISO slip to the right and try and go straight to point, it looks like.
Gets forced back by Sin. ISO's on a full-length flank. Gonna go back to the point. Put some pressure on the backline from behind. And Sap is in a dangerous spot. Both Immors are used to keep him up. Fork and turret form.
Yeah,
And it
Eco's
looks like
just
ECC Cats are
slowly
getting a
making their
little
way to
split, but they are stabilizing really well. Pick Skiztastic without Wraith. And it looks like they're going to push Eco back to the choke.
Yeah, it looks like Eco is going to have to fall back there. I'm interested to see if they're going to make the Winston swap. We're going to go ahead and go over here and check out and see what ISO's doing. ISO looks like they're trying to go in the back line and get a good pick.
Now, ISO's doing something really smart. Look at their ult charge, 82%. It might not get a lot of value against Kiriko Bap, but it could force out abilities such as Suzu or Immor that'll allow the team to really capitalize. Fork is standing still?
Fork! No, Fork! Oh,
I think Fork
almost got the ball
potentially may have lagged out there. Fork was shooting at nothing.
Oh, ISO with the great kill against the Death Blossom Reaper. Yeah, no, you hate to see it. Ah, man.
That's unlucky from Fork. It looked like his keyboard may have stopped working in the middle of that fight.
Eco's going to go ahead and walk away with the second map on Eichenwald, doing a full hold in the beginning and managing to cap with, what was that, within like 2 minutes maybe there? They did
There
lose
was
the
2 minutes left on the clock there.
Yeah, wow.
Very strong push.
Looks like our next game mode is going to be Flashpoint. I'll be real with you, Mike. I hate Flashpoint as a game mode.
You know, that's a really controversial opinion, man, because I know Flashpoint is an Overwatch 2 fan favorite. From the moment it was announced, it has not gotten a single critical review.
I feel like you're lying to me.
I totally would never gaslight you, man.
Okay. Here at Emerson Esports, we gaslight each other while we're live.
I didn't say I was gaslighting.
You're a gaslighter.
Anyway, after that game, I think that ECC Cats really do have a chance. They were making the right swaps. Their positioning was good. I really think that they have a chance in this series, but Eco really seems to be the dominating force. What adjustments does ECC Cats need to make to take one of these maps back?
They're trying to play the counter swaps, but just Eco's just playing really well by going on the flank and really not just leaning on their tank. It looks like ECC Cats is leaning a lot on their tank. What? Mike, what does class mean?
I'm sorry?
Do you see the chat? What are they saying? They're saying things, I don't know what they mean.
Drunkertown map. Class? Middle class?
I don't know. They're rambling. Yeah, I feel like pick-wise, ECC Cats is making the right picks when trying to counter the comp, but it's just...
Oh, it seems the class might have been a misinput from Fish from ECC Cats.
Oh, well, I didn't pick up on that part.
You know, in this map is extremely strong with the Lucio pick, and that's, in my opinion, has been the deciding factor for Eco, has been speed and positioning. I really want to see ECC Cats pick up a Lucio or some other positioning hero that can really help them get into stronger spots.
Yeah, absolutely.
Playing the Orisa, playing the Rom, really seems like ECC Cats are favoring a slower brawl all-in-one type comp, and it seems that Eco is just doing a really good job of picking apart people, and especially on the positioning. I think that is the biggest thing that I want to see ECC Cats adjust, and I do think they can do it, and I'm really excited to see how this map is going to go.
We're going to see Eco pull out the Doomfist, which is actually really interesting. Nope, never mind. We're going to see Eco pull out the Roadhog. Are they?
I do not think that they're going to pull out the Roadhog. I think that is a temporary switch.
I was going to say. All right. Never mind. I'm not surprised by the Ryan pick.
And here we go. Map 3 of Eco versus ECC Cats. 2-0 in Eco's favor for those joining us now. And it could be all over here, or we could see a reverse sweep starting right now in New Junk City. A ROM Kiriko Bat map. So they are not focusing on positioning like I thought they were. Instead, they're gonna keep focusing that frontline damage with the flank from the Reaper. Now, Moose on this Hanzo is really scared. As soon as Spades of 5 tries to find a lot of value on a swing, a few shots, and he could instantly be down a lot of HP.
That combined with the Reaper, we watched sometimes the Spades of 5 health just kind of disappeared. And luckily the supports were able to keep them up. But it really comes up to make a lot of space. Shield's broken now. Does look
Major kills coming out from ECC
wow.
Cats. Point cap from Eco, but it's a 3v5. 2v5, and that is the fight. And it looks like ECC Cats are going to instantly flip the point right back in their favor.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go ahead and win the first team fight. I just think that really tight quarter was really just not favorable, especially for Spades of 5, going up against the, like you said, the Hanzo and the Reaper. Just, yeah, it's just anti-Ryan, it's this whole entire team.
Now this fight's really interesting. Looking at the ult charges, it looks like ECC Cats are going to find some ultimate for Eco, especially their DPS ults. Moves already having Dragon. You can see his impact already. And Eco finding a fight on point, finding a Dragon into them, splitting them in half. But Eco's staying alive and strong.
Eco does, yeah, he's managing to stay alive.
A lot of ults are being popped, but no one's dying. Rom is half on point. Both teams traded DPS with a Rom ult, and now it looks like ECC Cats are going on the aggressive.
You're going to see Annihilation get popped right here, and Shatter on top of that too. Does look like Eco's going to be able to flip it. If they didn't get that Shatter there, they wouldn't have won that. So that's really, really great timing. Really great for them.
Really, and great play by ISO. If you didn't catch in that fight, ISO found Synth out of position and melted her down, keeping that Suzu away from the Rom to keep him alive through the Shatter. That may have swung that fight. That's simple kill. Now Fork's on a flanking play, looking for Unsound Toast.
Unsound Toast spots Fork immediately on the flank. Don't know that's going to work out
Fork
for him.
is forced to Wraith, and now maybe Chase? No, we'll get out.
Just want to point out that the double take that Unsound Toast did as soon as they saw the Reaper in the corner. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're going to see Eco just go ahead and steamroll in here again.
And they're going to allow the point to flip while they get 3. Now Sap is isolated on the point with Fish on the high ground, and with no ults, he's not going to last long. Sap goes down, and Fish is just struggling to get out, and it looks like he's going to be chased down too. And it looks like the first point on New Junk City is going to go to Eco.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to see Eco, I almost said that in a British accent, Eco take the first map. Oh my god. I'm going to go ahead and rotate around to the next one. Wherever that might be, is that going to appear for me? Maybe, who knows?
It looks like they'll start out over here, and the ultimate situation in Eco's favor is very scary. ECC Cats are coming up on them, but Eco already having them isn't afraid to play aggressive. A flank from Fork forcing Unsound Toast to turn around. Getting a lot of value. Overson has to pop beat.
Just saves everybody.
A huge beat, and now a Shatter from Spades of 5 has just found the team.
Everybody's using their ultimates really, really well. They're just, the timing's great, the use is great, they're using them to counter each other.
It looks like Eco's going to take the first fight on the second point of New Junk City, using only Barrier and Ryan all. But ECC Cats only use Dragon. That is a good trade, even if you're going to lose a fight, just for Dragon, for 2 of the strongest ults on Eco's side.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now we have a flank from Fork coming out. But Eco's disappeared in a teleport across the map, and Fork's flank has done nothing. Skiztastic, forcing out Lamb.
Yeah.
And Sap just gets annihilated by Barrier Bash.
The Bastion window. Immediately.
Terrifying.
Just shredded. That's crazy. The Sap actually just like evaporated. Actually disintegrated. That was crazy.
Now we're in last fight territory for this point. I don't even know if Sap will get back in time. They'll have to push through. They have the ults to take this. And Synth forced to Suzu really early. That's not what you want to see if you're ECC Cats. And it looks like Synth may be on touch. Synth pops it on point. Overson caught, and they don't touch! Eco caps point, and it looks like with Window and Kiriko put in from ECC Cats, they're not even going to get a fight with them.
Yeah, they put in a lot of value there. That's you'd hate to see that. That's so unfortunate if they exchanged 2 ults and didn't even touch the point.
That really is unfortunate. They had a pick on Overson before the fight started. They had the advantage on the point, and no one touched. The point just ticked too fast. Now we're gonna see both teams fully crossing the map for what could potentially be the end of this series. Third map of New Junk City Eco, 2-0 up, 2 maps, 2-0 up in the
Yeah,
in the map.
Skiztastic immediately with just a really great pick on one of the supports in the Kiriko. They just have the advantage immediately going into the point. Wow. This is crazy. Oh, Overson does get picked.
Fork looking for some value with his ult. Fork able to force out a lot of collapse from Eco, but Eco able to capitalize, and even though they lost the first cap, they're taking it back. Eco is in a terrifying ult position right now. 3 ults up, beat about to come up. Against ECC Cats, they only have Rom and Hanzo on the way.
Yeah, they have Hanzo on the way, which especially on this point, I don't know the Dragon's going to really make that much of a difference. We also do have Annihilation, and even Annihilation here, they have a Shatter and the Bastion ult to go ahead and counter that. We're going to pop the Bastion ult.
Major pin in from Spades of 5. He has to be bailed out. Now huge Shatter comes in. The Dragon is able to find ISO picking up 3. And now it's just Moose left as ISO deals and wins on 1 HP.
Absolutely crazy.
And look at that, the DPS of Eco keeping their point alive. Eco only investing 2 ults into that fight. Still having window. Bear about to come up. And is ECC Cats even gonna have a touch here? 90%. No one's close enough to the point.
Yeah, I don't know that they're gonna be able to touch.
I don't think they can touch. There's Suzu. Bash and window, and that's it.
They didn't even touch. That's it.
No touch from ECC Cats, and that's insane. The match.
Yeah, Ika's gonna go ahead and walk away with the win. That was a match.
It was a very strong performance from Eco. ECC Cats not without their highlights, but just unfortunate timing on 2 points of that one map where they could have forced another fight, and just the timing worked against them.
Wow. Yeah, we're going to see some really, really great plays from both sides. I think, yeah, Eco's going to go ahead and walk away, remaining undefeated, right? Just completely undefeated.
That is Eco continuing to be undefeated going into their first round of playoffs.
Actually insane. Wow. All right. Well, Eco's going to go ahead and walk away with the win tonight, remaining undefeated in the season. Everybody from Emerson Esports, as always, thank you so much for the support in these streams. I know the players here definitely really appreciate it. Anybody who comes out and supports them. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your, like, long-distance cousin about Emerson Esports, because, like, I don't know, why not? You know, you're going to Thanksgiving, you might as well drop the Emerson Esports Twitch app, right, guys? And so, thank you, everybody, for watching, and I hope everybody has a great night.
Hold on, before we end stream,
just
we
kidding.
have a volunteer for an interview.
Oh,
with
interview!
Eco's own Skiztastic.
Are we going over there, or is Skiztastic getting dragged in over here? Maybe, possibly.
We're gonna figure that out in a second. Unfortunately, we as casters do not have access to the Eco chat.
Cannot see at all what they're saying. They could be dissing us in our awesome casting skills, but who knows?
They are totally not.
Yeah, of course. They love us.
Hello.
We have our first person being interviewed.
How's it going, guys?
It looks like after that win, now Unsound Toast and 5 of Spades, the 2 captains leading this team, Harvey being the official one, 5 of Spades being the number 2 man. How do you guys feel after that game?
I feel great. I think we played really fucking well. You know, like, obviously it looked really one-sided, but the other team is a really good fucking team. You know, like, we really cannot put any of this game on. Like, both teams played really well. I just think I'm really proud of our team. We played out of our minds today, really solidly. I don't know if you guys saw this on the stream, but we went deathless game 1, which I was really proud of.
I didn't even catch that either. That's news to